A big ridge for the Ohio Fish Rescue here, and my son and his beautiful wife brought over my granddaughter for me. Hi, Laura. Say hi to everybody.
Say hi.
Say hi. Hi, everybody. He's just too cute. You let go of her hands, you know what happens. Okay, we're here at the front pond, and I wanted to show you all the flowers I saw earlier, but look, they're all closing up now and going back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think this one ever made it out. There's 6, but they were there earlier. I don't know why they're closing up so early. But yeah, the flowers are coming in nicely. Look at all the lily pads. These have been there. They're in the bottom of the pond in the gravel. I don't have them in pots no more. That just comes back every year, and so does this one. Oh, there's a frog. There's another frog. There's another frog. Look at this one. You can't even see the water coming down into here. That's a big, like, little mini pond there. It's all filled up with all these plants. Amazing. All right. And all them impatiens and stuff we planted, they're growing good. That thing's doing good out here. There's another one there. These hosta are amazing. I've never seen them get this big like this. That's crazy. But let's go look at the back pond and see if we can find flowers there. Okay, now we're halfway to the backyard, but I wanted to stop in here and see how these plants are growing. We got little pothos coming out of an overflow filter here. Just a little overflow tub that runs back to the pond. And all our internal plants, our inside plants, are all doing really good. All the way over. And then, of course, these plants up here are doing awesome. I've never even watered these. They're just growing so good. Yeah, there are fake plants because they're up here. They're all fake. They do so well, though. They never turn brown on me. They don't die. They're so good. You see we got a little browning to the leaves here. A little bit right there in the pothos. But the rest of these plants in here are doing good for being this hot. Geez, it's what, 96 today? This is the peace lilies. And all across here. These are on the steps. We moved the rest outside. And then we've got a couple that we moved outside and they started dying, so they couldn't take direct sunlight. So since we've moved them back in, they started growing again and doing good. See how this leaf turned brown? We moved them in, and look at these 3 leaves here. I mean, it's all going to grow back and be good again. So they're doing good. Like I said, the fake plants are awesome. Okay, let's move out here. All right, now here we've got all the plants we moved outside that are actually doing good now. So this thing's doing good. They had a little bit, like the little leaves were dying off, and then now they started growing, you know, new leaves, being used to the sunlight. So these are all doing good. And of course, all the ones we moved out here are doing phenomenal. Look, that one fell over, it's still growing good. Are doing phenomenal out here. Look at all that creeping Jenny. And even that tree that scares me every year, I don't think it's coming back. It comes back. The one Shaq gave me. All right. Here's more. Here's our palm tree. And then all these guys. And even these guys over here that were covered in them. What were them bugs called? Mealy bugs. They are now starting to grow back. That mealy bugs killed them off. And we got them out here. I hosed them off and I put neem oil on them. And now they're starting to grow back. So everything out here is doing good. And even them are not fake trees. Them are real. They're doing good. That one, and that one. Then all the plants we planted around the pond are doing good. See, the flowers back here went back up already. It's not even, it's like 7 o'clock at night. It's not time for the flowers to go away. Last summer they were out until like 9 or 10. Yeah, I don't see one. There were like 7 out here today. Look at that waterfall. And yes, all these plants are planted Most of them. There's a couple that are still in pots, but most of them are planted into the rocks and come back every year. Let me see if you can see any of the babies in there. The babies are always hiding under these leaves. There's a tail of a koi right there. He's hiding under the leaves. Usually I see little babies darting in and out. They have babies every year here. It's doing good. But look at the plants from out here looking up at the house. That's looking good. Once I paint this steps brown, that'll look good. So, let me see out here. We got all that cut so you can see the back pond now. All the weeds are gone around it. And these things are growing wild. That's why I didn't really like the grass. But we just planted these red plants in here. Every couple of feet, there's another one. They're all the way around. So I'm thinking of taking out some of these tall grasses because I can't weed eat and not hit the plants. So, I don't know. People are like, leave them in there, but I really don't like them. It makes it look too unkept, like not so manicured. Like, look at that. Looks like no one's taking care of the place. Which looks more natural, yeah, but I don't know. I'm stuck between the two. It's time to mow the lawn again already. And then come on over here, past the hammock. And you can see I picked up a little Tykes trampoline. It's got steps to go up in it and a slide to come out of it. And you can zip the doors closed so they can't get in or out. And let me see here. Let me walk around this gazebo. Oh, that sun's bright. Oh. Now, you've seen this. These are all done. The roof's done. Look at that. And we got the bar with seating on the other side, a table and chairs here. Now we just got to put all this stuff back. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more panels to put on right here. And that's it. But it was just too hot the last 2 days. So 4 panels, it'll be done in a matter of probably an hour when I start doing it again. And then we can move these chairs and couches all back against here. And then we'll be done with that. Except for I got to bury the extension cord that runs over here to the gazebo. I got to take a flat shovel or a spade shovel and dig down and tuck this down in like 4 inches down. Because we're going to have to dig some of this out to make this all level to lay our stuff here, because we want the ground to be level from the steps over to there, and it has to be straight. I don't want it to go up and over and down and sink or whatever. So this all has to be level at that incline, and then we're going to put the decking in there, or whatever type of flooring we decide. Could be flagstone, could be rock, I don't know, could be the plastic, the new decking material. I don't know. We haven't decided yet, but yeah, we already need to cut this stuff back. It grows out above the height of the deck, which is here. So the plant is sitting on the deck. There's the deck, so it needs to be cut off all across there. Because pretty soon it's going to start invading into our vision to get out. It's all sticking up there. Let me look over here. Okay, like here, you can see it sticking up in between. It's up almost as tall as these plants. So, but here's the fish. See if I can zoom in on them. There's a big butterfly. Another big butterfly. There's a butterfly out there. A couple of regulars. A couple of babies from last year. Let me see if I can throw some food out there and feed them for you guys. Okay, so here we are. Let me zoom in a little bit. And now I'm going to throw these big handful of pellets out there. Here we go. Now, let's see them eat. Here comes them. Big piggies. Geez, Jerry feeds them 3-4 times a day. 3 of these scoops every time. I just threw out 1 scoop and they're acting like they're starving. I love that though. All right, let's go inside and see what kind of plants are doing, or how the plants are doing in there. Okay, first tank we come to is our AQUARIUM knife, and it looks like that plant, in the process of moving over, lost a couple leaves, but you can see all the new growth coming back. So it's doing good. Look at all that greenage. And then, let me see in here, Tesla's tank, they're doing good. Josh tied on a few plants here and there. Move it up a little bit. Okay. And then all these plants in here are doing fantastic. They're growing and growing and growing. He's about 12 inches now. So you can get a size of these plants. What is that guy? Oh, I remember him. Okay, more plants growing. And then of course over here, our main tank of plants that we keep taking plants from, always doing good. There's our school of clownfish down in there, or clown loaches. And then these are doing good. Look how far these are stretching, coming up. There too. And of course in here with the puffers, these plants are doing fantastic. There's 1, 2, third puffer, there he is. They're all doing good. And then of course, you've got the pothos, which is growing everywhere. Growing up the wall, growing up the walls over here. Look at all this. This is our nitrate remover. That goes back like 4 foot on top. That's everywhere. And it's outgrowing and coming over to here. And then branches reach all the way past this 10-foot tank. Right to the end here. Not doing as good as it was, but still doing good. And then we're coming back out here. I've got 1 more tank of plants, I think. I missed it while I was over here. No plants in here. But while we're here, we can look at the Paraíba. The albino goonch back there. What is this guy back here? That's a catfish. And there's, what is he at? I hate, sorry about all the glare, but there's our Australian lungfish. The high shine arrows up in here. The barbs. There's the Chinese wells. He's a little bit over 2 foot now. These plants are doing fantastic. I never have to do nothing to them. They're plastic. They're just fantastic. But even with fake plants, they do get dry and then they start busting off and they start filling up your filter, and it's just terrible. So we have some more pothos on top of over here. No, we don't. That was what Josh do with it. There was pothos all across the top here. What did he do with it? Oh, well, that plant ain't doing good no more. Look at these guys. I see breeding action. Look at, they paired off. These guys paired off. Look at that Atabapo pike. It is so red. The colors in here is amazing. The Argentina. We got the bass. Here is the new bass that just went in. Where is the azul bass? Look at the color on these guys. That azul bass is just so blue. What? We got 3 bass in here? I see 2 there. I don't see the blue or the azul. He's got the blue on his fins. There's some beautifully colored fish in here, though. Look at that. Look at your red under you. Yeah. That's your gill plates. Well, of course, they're going to be red. See, that's how bad I can see. I see red on him. I can move in, and that's his gills. Okay. That's funny. Look at you. Well, you got little white dots all over you. Nice. There's definitely some pretty fish in here. Yeah, those 2 that paired off are now trying to keep the 3rd one away. Alrighty. Of course, all of our frontosa. They're just such a majestic fish. Alright guys, so I'm out of here. Thank you for watching. And of course, stay fishy, my friends.